Pokimane has finally snapped, says Hero Hei. Let's see what this one's about.
Pokimane is catching a lot of heat for this one, guys. I cannot believe it. She finally snapped, finally went completely...
Wait, what happened?
Completely mask off, as you can see. Okay, that's just the meme that's going around, but here's the context of where that came from. Pokimane gives her chat some real advice on how to handle breakups and actually move on.
Oh, dear.
We'll watch the full minute-and-a-half clip in a second, but we've got Nuxtaku here responding, saying, unmarried 30-year-old virtue signaling a multimillionaire streamer woman who's been through messy relationship drama with other streamers gives breakup advice to her audience of desperately move on. We'll watch the full minute-and-a-half clip in a second, but we've got Nuxtaku here responding, saying, unmarried 30-year-old virtue signaling a multimillionaire streamer woman who's been through messy relationship drama with other streamers gives breakup advice to her audience of desperately lonely 17-year-old boys.
God.
Noted.
And just know it's going to be okay. I actually, throughout my whole life, whether it was a boy in high school or a boy now, I have one major tip for breakups, and it's a bit more of a psychological tip. It's not like a focus on yourself, go to the gym. Everybody hears that shit, okay? Let me tell you a tip that, like, you're gonna feel like you're mind controlling yourself a little bit, okay? It's a practice called noting. And basically what it means is, you know, when you go through a breakup and like you can't stop thinking about them, you're like, oh, I'm so depressed and I wish this and I wish that and I wish I did this and I wish they did that and blah, 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 blah. As soon as you feel good about yourself, as soon as you laugh, as soon as something good happens, take note. Like literally think to yourself, be like, oh, I just laughed and for the last 5 minutes, I don't know, I was looking at some funny TikToks and I didn't think of them. Like think really hard and be like, oh, wow. That happened and I forgot about them. And something about that just solidifies like this new mindset of yours. And I find that works so well. And then you'll keep going back to this place and you note it and you're like, wait, I can feel better. Wait, I can laugh. Wait, I can be happy. I can blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, there's more of those moments than the sad ones.
So I suppose it's fine advice. I mean, it's really simple, actually. The TLDR of what she said is like try to focus on positive things, not the negative things, right?
Okay.
Quick TLDR. Now that said, Nux is not wrong either. Like, she might not be the best person to be giving relationship advice. There is one thing that I do dislike about what she said, though. And I'm sure you can all, like, I'm sure you all know what I'm going to play next, but let me play this, like, 5-second part of what we just watched.
Of a psychological tip, it's not like a focus on yourself, go to the gym. Everybody hears that shit, okay?
So yeah, clearly her phrasing about like focusing on yourself and going to the gym is negative. Like she is disparaging that advice and acting like her advice is so much better, which is funny for 2 reasons. One, first of all, her advice about trying to focus on positives, that can be linked to going to the gym, dude. If you had a bad day and you go to the gym and then you're happy about your workout and the people you see there.
Didn't she basically, didn't she basically just say to like try to do things that kind of, I'm confused because she said that she said to basically do things that make you not think about it. But yeah, what if that is like, you know, going to the gym or self-improvement for the person? I don't get it.
Stuff that quite directly leads to like being able to focus on positive things. So she's kind of like running circles while acting like she's above that. Now, too, as for the going to the gym advice itself, like literally just that, I think it's great advice. I can go to the gym and no matter what happened in the day, let's say it's been like a terrible day, I can go to the gym and I start feeling way better. And it's not just like the endorphins going, right? I mean, that's part of it, but it's more to that too. Like I was kind of saying a moment ago, there's also just good people at the gym. You know, you interact with good people, nice people. It's motivating to see like everyone working and improving on themselves, and that's a great thing to see and
this
to be
is
a part
weird
of.
yeah
I'm also obviously a huge advocate for the martial arts. I think this is especially good for martial arts too. You know, if it's a terrible day and then I'm hitting the bag or doing pad work,
I'm just kidding. I also did martial arts. I'm just kidding. It's a
so
joke.
Focused on trying to get the technique right. Am I turning my hip enough? Am I keeping my hands up? You know, et cetera, that the negative things that happen throughout the day kind of just melt away. And then especially if you're like sparring someone, dude, I don't have time to dwell on the negatives. If I'm not focused, I'm gonna get hit in the face. So, you know, it really kind of forces you to not dwell on like bad things that happen throughout the day. In jiu-jitsu, that was all like a Muay Thai kickboxing example, but like in jiu-jitsu, we have a saying as well, which is like when you get in the gym, you get to the academy, you step on the mats. When you step on the mats, everything else kind of melts away.
That's true.
Pokimane's also getting a lot of criticism for this take, where she said, I miss when streaming was about gaming, not just drama baiting and clip farming. And people are like, bro, that's literally you. Comments like it's her fault, or at least she's one of the primary people feeding into the culture that she's claiming to dislike. And I miss when people were self-aware of their own responsibility of the current drama culture of streamers. Pokey started goon baiting Meta, and now she fell off the internet massively for decades now. What? Decades? That person's a little bit cuckoo, but yeah, you know, nice attempt, I guess. And then we got this one saying, why does she participate in it then? Don't get... I'm still laughing at the other comment, excuse me. Don't get in the batter's box if you don't want to play baseball. And my favorite LA millionaire streamer, Hassan Piker, is graciously giving us another clip here. It's really wonderful. He's apparently very sad. He's very sad that
he still in China?
Trip over in China hasn't gone more viral, and that it hasn't really helped him get traction or whatever.
Oh man, he probably, you know, oh my god, you guys think he saw like Speeds? He saw Speed's trip and he was like, he wanted it to be like that, basically.
This is our last day in Chengdu, and let me tell you, chill ass Chengdu. I absolutely love it. Chengdu is goated. It's amazing. I'm annoyed. What else is new? I'm annoyed with my output. No Instagram posts. I just focus so much on streaming, and I rely too much on the Hasanabe industrial complex. I don't post anything. I don't post anything on my fucking
Wait, the
Instagram.
Hasanabe industrial complex?
Or I guess my TikTok team is just slow to pull the trigger, which is kind of shitty. But what are you gonna do?
You really love to see the dude who acts like he is the greatest champion of the common worker literally going on stream and insulting the people that he's paying, the people that are working for him. And he takes that even further later in the clip. Let's continue.
But like we've been pumping out so much endless amounts of content, like literally nonstop, every single day. And I feel like I'm not circulating it enough. So I'm frustrated on that front. Why are you worried about posts on IG and TikTok? As you said, you pump a lot of content. They're endless streams. Okay. Here, well, let's do a little inside baseball. Mm-hmm. I am currently trapped in an ecosystem where I'm basically an island. Okay. I have a lot of friends and it's great. And that island is big. It's very big. It's one of the biggest islands in the streaming world, right? It's one of the top 10 largest islands, but it's an island nonetheless. And the problem is we're partitioned off from the rest of the world. Mm-hmm. We're partitioned off from the rest of the world because anytime this island travels, like the natives of this island travel to other islands, okay? And to show friendship and collaboration, the enemy islands come in and season on the waters and start making it, you know, uninhabitable for all of the other surrounding islands. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, in order for this community to just not stay the same fucking size and consistently expand and spread the good gospel of socialism.
Thank you, Voitin. Oh my God, Voitin Rex says, check out the clip "Bury in My Heart, a Wounded Knee" speaks to this issue perfectly. That's crazy.
I have to expand.
We actually just watched it, yeah.
Right now,
that's crazy.
I'm not doing enough on that front. Yes, you need more TikTok editors. 5 TikToks in 11 days is not good enough. Yeah, we should have been putting out 30 TikToks a day. I'm gonna tell Austinox to hire one of these like clip farms. We should have been putting out 30 TikToks a day. We would have had at least like 10
yeah, that was the latest. I know. I just saw it right now, Voitin Rex. But it was funny because I guess we were thinking the same thing.
Those 30 go super fucking omega viral.
Sorry,
Or one of these like clip farms. We should have been putting out 30 TikToks a day. We would have had at least like 10 of those 30 go super fucking omega viral. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. It don't matter. Quality over quantity, bro. I get you. No. On TikTok, it's not quality over quantity. On TikTok, it's about speed and it's about pumping it. It's about flooding the base.
You might know. I don't know.
Yes, like I said earlier, nothing says I'm a champion of socialism and the workforce, like disparaging the workforce. That's my workforce.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I could have phrased that better, but it's just freaking funny. You get the point. I don't know what's going on with these streamers, but Ludwig is also mad. So we've got XQC calls out Pokimane and the rest of the Twitch aristocracy for their farming of anti-gambling content and current day silence on the matter. Then out of nowhere, Ludwig rolls in and starts shilling for Pokimane. Gets all mad at XQC. So as you can see, this is related to the take from Pokimane that we covered earlier in the video, where she was saying that she misses when streaming was about gaming, not drama baiting and clip farming. And XQC said, daily reminder that I was doing GTA RP by day, slots by night in my corner of streaming until everyone, her, framed me in Trainer X for drama and clicks. Miss me with that energy, walk the walk. Afterwards, the most prominent streaming circle completely dissolved. Relationships broken. We ended up so divided that kick had to be made, which even though it created competition, divided us even more. Want streaming to be more about games? Play games. Then Ludwig sees this and says, you can reply to her post directly, it's on the same website. And XQC says, not trying to talk to her about it, that's the whole point. We've been over this and done that. Why are you acting like I'm subtweeting or making a sly comment? She makes a public statement about the state of affairs. I reply to the public with context. to why it's the way it is. XQC wasn't done there. He added, also, I just read this again, and what the frick are you even saying? People know where I stand on everything always. Do you think she doesn't know that's how I view things? Pick on related. It's the freaking like jelly thing. And then we got Ludwig responding saying, yeah, just say it to her instead of replying to Fearbuck. You're 30 years old. Learning how to grow a spine from Jellywig, and he laughs.
Man.
Now, I find this especially funny because there is a clip of Ludwig that's going viral right now that I'm going to show you next, where this very successful streamer that I've never heard of, but is like 16 years old, was flirting with Cutie Cinderella, but like not directly. You know, he was complimenting her on his stream, but clearly in a flirtatious manner. And Ludwig got extremely upset at this, talking about how he wants to like beat the kid up if he wasn't 16. And it's like, just the other week, we had a clip of of Cutie Cinderella, talking about how Hassan was like trying to show her his package, right?
Wait,
and
what?
Ludwig seemed like he didn't care at all about that. But when it's a 16-year-old, suddenly he's gonna act like a real tough dude. Like, oh, I'm gonna protect my girlfriend. But when it's Hassan, he's full on with like the shot collar on, right? Like the dog meme. So just for context,
Oh my god.
if you haven't seen the Cutie Cinderella clip I mentioned, I'll play that one first. It's only like 30 seconds. And then I'll play the new one. And just compare how he acts in both of these clips.
Hassan.
Naughty.
Hassan is naughty.
Addicted
Yeah.
to Zins.
Addicted to Zins,
Promotes-
posts his package online, tells his
Promotes
friends to
Disgusting.
look at it.
Ew.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hassan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not looking.
That's crass.
And then Will did the same thing. They both really
Blood,
wanted me to see their
You don't think it's
penises.
weird that Cutie's female friends are trying to make her look at their penises?
Or you mean her
You
male
mean
friends?
Male
Her
friends.
male friends? Sorry.
Whoa,
This is what I
whoa,
meant.
whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me the streaming aristocracy has futas? They've been hiding this from us the whole time? That's fucked up.
Okay, so that's
It's
even
fucked
worse,
up.
actually. It wasn't even just Hassan. It was two different dudes, two men trying to expose themselves to Cutie Cinderella, and that's how he acts. Now, once again, compare that to this clip.
Cinderella looked mad good. She looked mad. I ain't like Cutie Cinderella looked mad good in that motherfucker stream. Girl.
Is this like a thing? Like, is this like a thing to like stream in a giant room with like big echo? Is that like a like, you know, like what's the word for it? Like hard floors that like just bounce all the sound everywhere? Is that like a thing?
Oh, girl, I don't know who did your hair that day, your makeup. Whoa, cause bitch, you look good as fuck. You feel me? I'm like, hold on. I'll play the snow, but not like that. But it had to just, you feel me? Like, she was looking mad good. Breakout streamer of the year. How you doing? She wants some shit like that, like, breakout streamer of the year. You feel me? Like, I'm like, you feel me?
Embracing being old, man. Time
It
to
is what it
change.
is, man. I had a 16-year-old who was coming at my girl yesterday, and I can't do shit about it.
Damn. Yeah, because then
I
you're
know.
like, you're a grown ass man. Hate. Damn.
Yes, I can't do shit. I have to fight. It's a 16-year-old. What am I supposed to do?
All right. Who's a 16-year-old? I'll do it.
Have you heard it? His name's Rakai.
What did
you heard of
Rakai
him?
do?
He was saying he was talking about Cutie's looks. He was saying that she was, you know, like she was I don't know what the exact words.
Bro.
Gorgeous.
Dude, guys, I'm gonna be real. You know what this is like? Do you guys remember those old shows where they would take like a bunch of people, like they take a bunch of normies and like throw them into like a house together, and then they would vote people off? You guys remember those shows? This is like that, basically. Like all this like streamer aristocracy shit is just like that. It's just oh my god, bro. It's literally the same thing. It's like that, but like on the internet. But like they're all in the same like world.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
He's making moves on my girl, and what am I supposed to do? He's a 16-year-old.
Total drama island. Yeah,
That's-
basically.
Shit.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome to my life, bro.
I mean,
Tough
wait.
spot.
What did he say? He just said that she's beautiful. I feel like that's not that crazy, right?
It wasn't.
You know, it'd be really funny. It's like a version of that, but it's like fantasy or something. It's like they took like 8 of the top like most popular people in like a fantasy world, and they put them all in the same tavern.
It was.
You get like a lich, like, you know, a fucking orc, the wizard, you know, a big titty fighter, and then you have the straight like, you know, the straight fly straight as an arrow fucking paladin. You get the bard, and then you just have all of them in like the same tavern. Dude, it'd be fucking amazing, actually.
It wasn't that innocent.
And the paladin's just a good boy the whole time. It's like everyone's like conniving and everybody's like fucking trying to like everyone's trying to fuck each other over. The paladin's just a good boy the entire time.
It was a little worse than like, it wasn't like oh, she's so pretty.
So if you were a
And then
character
the lich is like, yo, the bard's more evil than me.
in the room right now, what are you doing?
Actually more evil than
He's
I am.
16.
I
I'm
thought I
doing
was
nothing.
evil, but damn.
You a better man than me. I would have put him on the ground, man. You see,
Hey, welcome to prison.
So yeah, that 16-year-old Rakad probably didn't even know that Ludwig is dating Cutie Cinderella.
All right.
And like he's gonna crash out on that 16-year-old, talking about like, oh, if he was older, I would totally fight him. Yeah, sure. And you know what? I think that 16-year-old, I think Rakad has a better shot at winning that fight anyways, just saying. So yeah, there's that. But then when there's two different grown men, Hassan and that other person, I forget who they said it was, like exposing themselves, trying to expose himself to Cutie Cinderella and get her to look at their
Wait,
you know what.
hold on. Is Cutie Cinderella and Ludwig dating or married? I don't know. What's the deal with that? I don't know. Yes? Okay. I had no idea.
Ludwig is like literally I sleep. It's like I sleep.
I don't
from
know
me.
the
That's
story. I
how
don't know
indifferent he
relationships.
seemed about that. Like he didn't care.
I'm not really like super involved in like streamer stuff, so I don't really know.